Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel, keeping it real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day, I like to feature country music, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, before I get started,
This nigga.
I should be kicking myself because of the fact that I go to order something online and then I realize I don't have any money.
Oh, snap!
And the reason why I don't have any money is because the other day when I lost my remote control, I was like, I remember I had a phone and that you could use your phone as a remote control.
I remember that.
I don't remember it ever costing me anything or anything like that. And so I downloaded one, it didn't work. I downloaded another one, it didn't work. But then all of a sudden today I got charged for both of them to the tune of $34.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, so I was pretty pissed. I put in several, I did everything but call my bank because my bank would have canceled my card and then I would have had to wait 10 days before I could have access to my money.
What? Where's the fun in that?
And I'm like, I'm not playing like that this time. So I went straight after Google saying, look, I never got nothing out of this. I never needed anything out of this, and I never went past the free trial. So,
Suck my dick!
give me my money back. So we will see. But I feel like kicking myself for even doing something like that because, the last time I used it, a remote like that was maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, and now everything costs.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, to scratch your nose without using your own finger probably costs you some money.
You stupid bitch.
So I think it's wrong, but there are people out there going like,
We got one!
so it is what it is. So in keeping with that spirit, the song that I am going to do, if you guys know, it is going to be a Morgan Wallen song, and it's going to be from the album I Am the Problem. So the song that I chose was Kick Myself because I felt that way. I could have kicked myself for making these stupid mistakes that are going to take me forever if I do get them resolved, but they're going to take me forever to get resolved.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Kick Myself, it will be the 14th song that I've done off of this album, and I've liked them all. The last one that I did was pretty dreary, pretty down in the dumps. It was hard to get out of that one. It's not that it wasn't a good song. It just, I wasn't ready for it. A lot of times you get a song you're just not ready for, and that was one I wasn't ready for. Maybe because I probably wasn't in that attitude that normally I could just hop right on in. If Morgan Wallen's driving, it's like, hey, you want to ride? I'll go with you. And that would have been one that I would have said hey, you know what? You can let me off right down the road right there.
You so crazy.
Again, I'm not saying that it was a bad song. It was just a really, really dreary song from start to finish. Musically, it was fine. It was fine. So the song I'm doing is Kick Myself. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
And Lamo. It went to number 45 in Canada, number 67 on the Global 200, number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100, and number 9 on the US Hot Country Songs. So another reason that made me want to do this song is that when it started doing the explanation of the song, or what it's about. The only thing I saw was in the composition, it says the song contains 808 beats. And I was like,
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
because that's all I need, because, you know, I'm from back in the 80s, and you know.
Cause the 808 kick drum makes the girlies get dumb.
So that's what I'm going to do. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 5 videos each and every week. Keyword is on try. So without any further ado, here is Morgan Wallen and Kick Myself.
You see, Todd, relationships and show business, they just don't mix. Oh, it starts out nice and friendly. Then they get that first taste of fame, and it's look out for number one.
Been talking to a doctor, been talking to the Lord. Cut off a couple people that don't hear from me no more. They say it's for the better, but is it really for the best? They said I'll get more sleep, but I ain't getting any rest. Ooh, nothing's changed in a way, it's getting way worse, way worse. Ooh, don't think I'm doing myself any favors, favors. Since I kicked the bottle, kicked the bag, scratched the Broadway off the map, maybe that'd work if I was someone else. Kicked the strangers out my bed, kicked the voices out my head, did my best, but I just can't kick myself. These random ways won't ever die. Lord knows that my mama tries, but I just can't kick myself. Everybody on the outside, it's easy looking in. Probably think I'm doing great, like, take a look at him. He's gone and straightened up now, he's finally walking lines. I ain't lying, I was probably doing fine before. Kicked the bottle, kicked the bag, scratched the Broadway off the map, maybe that'd work if I was someone else. Kicked the strangers out my bed, kicked the voices out my head, did my best, but I just can't kick myself. Me, myself and I, these random ways won't ever die. Lord knows that my mama tries, said son, go get some help. What I do, exactly what they told me to. Kick the shit that I used to use, but I just can't kick myself. Kick the bottle, kick the bag, scratch the Broadway off the map, maybe that'd work if I was someone else. Kick the strangers out my bed, kick the voices out my head, did my best, but I just can't kick myself. Me, myself and I, these random ways won't ever die. Lord knows that my mama tries, said son, go get some help. What I do, exactly what they told me to. Kick the shit that I used to use, but I just can't kick myself.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, so that is Kick Myself by Morgan Wallen, and I empathize with that song a lot because I am a recovering alcoholic drug addict.
Fine line.
It's been 16 years and 3 months since I've done any one of those things, and I can completely understand where you have to kick certain things out of your life in order to keep them not from being, from you not being tempted by those things. But a lot of times when you do kick those things, if you haven't gotten a certain amount of help, especially if you haven't gotten a new group of friends who don't do any of those things, mentally you're still in the same spot. Not saying that you're going to go out and do drugs, but mentally there's a lot going on with you. And I remember the other day I got a phone call out of the blue, and they're like, this is so-and-so from Dr. So-and-so's office. And I'm like, what kind of doctor is Dr. So-and-so? Oh, they're a psychiatrist. Would you like to set up an appointment? And I was like, yes. You know how hard it is to get an appointment with somebody in the psychiatric field these days? You have to wait months upon months. We're talking like a half a year. And that means there's a lot of people out there roaming around that have some serious mental issues that need to be addressed that aren't being addressed. And so I go to set it up. I'm like, send me all the information or whatever, because I was half asleep. And I went back to sleep and I was like, whew, well, at least I got that taken care of. I wake up, no email. I have no idea who that person is, and they never set anything up with me, and there's supposed to be a Sunday appointment, so I'm right back at square one, or going back through my phone and looking through all the phone numbers that, you know, I don't recognize, that don't say spam on them, and trying to find out who this particular person was. Because yes, I do need some mental help. Yes, I've done a lot on my own, and I could take that. And you know, Shadow has come in at a really, really opportune time to talk me off a ledge a lot of times.
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
But either way, there is something that I need that, you know, just talking to somebody or whatever isn't going to, you know, help, and it's has to be given to me by a mental doctor. So, but you know, again, not what works for one person isn't going to work for somebody else, and that's also what he's saying in this song. You know, had I been somebody else, all of these things would have worked, but you know, here I am trying, you know, kicking myself. I think I also said on the last song or the song before this that I, after all these songs, realized that Morgan Wallen has a problem with alcohol or drugs or both or whatever, because there's a lot, and I love all of his songs, but a lot of his songs deal around that subject as well as a loss. And I think he only has one go-to when he is in a breakup, in a relationship where things ain't going right, is alcohol. And, you know, that's got to change. I mean, I don't want Morgan Wallen to change. The people like, well, that's going to change his music. It could.
You selfish son of a bitch.
It could. But it also will change him for the better. Again, I think I said in my song, in the song that I did, that I want to get to the point where Morgan Wallen is as old as Tim McGraw. He's got a good woman on his side that we like, just like his woman, I believe Faith Evans. And they're a great couple together, and we support them in almost everything that they do. And, you know, there's that. All right, now I support Morgan Wallen in almost everything that he does, but I think he needs some help just as much as I need some help. So I'd like to know what you guys think. So I'd like to know, leave your comments down below. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.